Hey, what's up everyone? James from Junkyard Fox here, and today we're going to be doing our first episode for Operation Survival. Now, for those of you who don't know much about Operation Survival, I'll have the link below to the full video. In the meantime, guys, just a brief summary. It's going to be a friendly competition between 3 bushcraft outdoors YouTube channels, and we're all going to have a simulated 24-hour survival situation, and we're going to be using some of the items that sent to us by sponsors. The trick is that we ourselves cannot participate in it. We're going to be mentoring some volunteers that are preferably city slickers. So they got to go on a crash course, learn a couple of stuff in our environment, and then, use the items. And then we're going to have a story involved. So my volunteer is Ben here.
Hey, hello. How you doing?
Now, you might have seen Ben. Recently, he actually was featured in my through night flashlight review we did a couple weeks ago. He was my main guy, my main character for that one too. Not a lot of people saw that video. I wish they did. I enjoyed it a lot.
They'll catch up on it later.
Be sure to check that one out. So anyways, Ben here is somewhat of a city slicker. He's a buddy of mine. So I'm just going to interview him a little bit just so you guys can go ahead and get to know him before we begin. So Ben, how old are you?
I'm 25, James.
Now, Ben also has some YouTube stuff going on as well. Why don't you elaborate?
Yeah, so on the side, if I'm not busy with work or playing video games or doing anything like that, I'll just start making some YouTube videos. I play video games for my YouTube channel, Thumb Fu. It's like Kung Fu and you get it. And me and my friends play that or have that channel. And then I also have another channel, Gangstapuffs, just my username on just about anything. It's just like a vlogs type thing. So yeah, go check it out.
Gangstapuffs was actually my second subscriber when I started my channel, so a lot of love right here.
Big fan.
Hell yeah. So anyways, now let's go ahead and thank our sponsors. Now, I really want to give you guys a big thank you because you guys made this possible, and it also makes it a little bit more fair for the 3 contestants because we're going to have 3 items that are all basically identical. Some slight differences, but big thank you to OneTigris who sent us these ponchos that can also double as a tarp shelter. So all 3 channels are going to be using this. Thank you so much, OneTigris.
Nice.
Bark River Knives has sent out 3 different models of knives. So they're going to be 3 different knives, but they're all coming from the same maker, Bark River. And at the end of this, we're going to be giving this away. So stay tuned for that. And then we have Dragonfire Tinderbox. Now they sent us our fire materials. So we have matches. We have a balm that not only helps you with making fire if you had to, something like chapstick, but it helps you with scratches and bug bites, things like that. Lip balm if you had to, stuff like that. So thank you all so much, the sponsors. Now what happens after this is those are 3 items, and there's 2 items that I myself, as a mentor, since I have experience with the desert, I'm going to choose for him to use. So that's going to be a canteen. That's going to be a metal canteen. Now this is my Pathfinder School canteen. So he can boil some water, lug water from here to there because of course water is extremely rare out here, so he's got to hold on to every drop he can. And we'll also be using the Hidden Woodsman signal panel. Now this can double something like a bandana, but I like the bright color orange for signaling. And like a bandana, there's a lot of uses, from a sling of a broken arm to an improvised container, so on and so forth. So those are going to be the 5 items that he's going to be using for this scenario. They're not quite ready yet. Well guys, we're out here in the Chihuahuan Desert. Ben is ready to begin his training, so I'm going to teach him a couple of the basics, from starting a tinder bundle, starting a fire, maybe some wild edibles out here, some primitive cordage. So a couple of the basics today. Now, when it comes to basic in any survival situation, particularly the desert, is drink water. So, cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Okay, so let's gather some tinder. There's a lot of dead stuff right here.
Smack it around a little bit, make sure there's no wildlife hiding for me. No, good.
Scorpions.
Proceed to get some fire started.
This is a really dead cactus pad, and these are really good for starting fire. The exposed insides look like a sponge. So it's nice and dry, lots of room for air to travel through to get that fire going. So this is really good. Dead cactus makes excellent tinder. Okay, so now start breaking that down. So you want to make it as fluffy as possible. That's not going to be a problem igniting. That's our strength here in the desert. Our fires are easily started. Our problem is keeping it going since we don't have thick logs to keep burning for hours on end. There you go.
Kindling or tinder?
Both is fine. Well, it's more like tinder. Kindling's more of the stuff over there.
For sure. Just gotta put these together.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Now put some small kindling on there.
Put this knife away before I hurt myself.
Yeah. We got ourselves here a really good example of prickly pear cactus, and these are very nice and thin, very young. They don't have a lot of splinters on them, or I'm sorry, splinters, thorns on them. So these should be very soft, very supple to eat. Okay, so just get one with the stick.
Gonna be as careful as I possibly can.
Okay, hold on. Just grab them together.
Voila, just like that.
You see it? Nice. Well, there's our lunch. You're not gonna get all of them, but you want to get most of them, and the fire will do the rest of the work. There we go. Yum.
Just like Mama used to make.
Burn off all those glow kids. You don't want those getting on your mouth, your throat.
Pretty good, pretty good. Most of it. Let's test it out. It looks clean enough, so.
Mmm. Cactus.
It's got that nutritious gooey flavor that I like so much.
Now with more goo.
Oh yeah, super gooey, bro. Whatever it takes to survive, man. I'm gonna definitely need water to get this bad boy down. That's incredible, though. It warms my soul.
There was somebody here. Might still be here. There ain't shit here.